Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
But it could be! Ho, 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 everybody! I wasn't just calling it you and me and Adrian, Dave. I was actually just wishing everybody a very Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody, and welcome to Shooting It Straight with Donnie C. I am your host, Donnie C, and with me, as always, my good friend, Dave, the Good Reindeer. How are you, Dave?
I'm great. And I will not be putting the antlers on.
Oh, such a shame. Dave was going to wear possible antlers, and they looked cute.
Yeah, no. Yeah, you guys thought it looked cute. I thought it didn't.
Do you not want to show the audience, Dave?
Sure.
Ah, he's going to do it.
I'm not wearing it. I'm going to show it. These
Okay,
are...
no.
I could have did it that
way.
way.
I thought you were going to put it on your head. All right. Oh, look how cute Dave looks.
That's enough of that.
All right. Well, welcome to Shooting It Straight with Donnie C. Like I said, I'm the host, Donnie C. And what this show basically is me and my good friend Dave. We go back and forth. We have conversations. We have good times. We enjoy each other's company. We tell stories. We answer questions. What kind of questions, Don? Usually it's viewer questions. That's right. We answer your questions. And how do you send your questions in? Well, you send your questions to shootingitstraightwdc@gmail.com. What happens is my good friend Dave gets the questions. He reads them to me live while we're doing the recording or while we're doing a live show. So, yes, we do live shows. We do live shows. Do. So, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Like us if you like us. Please like us. It's the holiday season. Be nice. And ring the bell for notifications. That's when you know we're going live. In case you're not watching the show, we'll send a notification out and you go, hey, they're going live. And then you can ask us directly right then and there too while we're in the chat room with you while we're doing the show. It's a lot of fun. Me and Dave haven't had one in a little while, so we're prepping to get one of those going in January.
For New Year.
For the New Year, yeah. Once the New Year hits, we'll get something together and we'll go from there. Mm-hmm. But today is Christmas. And Hanukkah. So happy Hanukkah, Chanukah. They changed the pronunciation. I don't know how. And happy Christmas. That's right. I kept Christ in Christmas. So there we go. So for all those heavy Catholics or Christians out there, I got that in there. Also, are you watching the snow, Dave? Every time you look up, it looks like you're watching the snow come down. You're like,
I'm going to get some.
Don't you stick your tongue out. Don't you stick your tongue out. And if you do, you better put the antlers back on.
Yeah.
All right.
That would be fitting.
It definitely would. It definitely would. So today's show is going to be a little bit different. And why is it a little different? Well, because it's Christmas. So if you're watching us, that means a couple of things happened. One, you had enough of your family already. Ho, 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 Merry Christmas. They're driving you crazy. The eggnog's not enough, even though it's punched and full of rum. And you came to hang out with Shooting It Straight with Donnie C. We thank you for that. Or you're watching us later on. So we hope you had a very good Christmas. And Dave, something very strange happened to me recently. I went out this weekend and I was getting some last minute Christmas stuff. And people were actually nice.
No way.
There was lines. There was crowded. People with their carts in the stores and everything else. And everybody, and I mean everybody, was being put. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Oh, excuse me. This, that. Happy holidays. Hope you have a great holiday. I was like, what the fuck? Where am I?
Where am I?
Because this is not how the holiday season usually goes. It was a change of pace. It was very strange. And it was really, really cool. I was surprised. I was very happy by that, to be honest, because I'm always trying to make people have better days, which is why we do this show and everything else too. And I was like, this is amazing. Like, it made me feel very festive, very human, very like, oh, we're all on the same page. Wow. Because just a couple months ago, depending on who you were voting for, people wanted to kill you. Now. Everybody's okay again.
Everybody's all right.
I like it.
Well, they all know. They probably all know that you're all out there last minute gift shopping. So you're like, all right, we're in this together. Might as well, be good about it.
Yeah.
Civil.
Yeah, it was very cool. I was very excited about it. So, but within the holiday spirits, we're gonna talk about a couple things, and we'll bring a couple things up. One, decorations for outside. How'd you do this time? Did you go crazy? Did you not go crazy, or what happened?
No, I didn't go crazy. I just put up 3 blow-ups, and then I just threw some lights around it and on the bushes and stuff. But that's it. Okay. I'm not going crazy. I don't need to climb up on a 40-foot ladder to put lights up on the ceilings.
Who would do that, Dave?
You.
Are you sure? I went to Europe.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to tone it down a little bit this year. I didn't get a chance to do as much as I normally do.
Right. Still looks good.
That's this year.
Still looks good.
Toned it down a little bit. How crazy is that? The tone down.
There's nothing on the top. Right?
Nothing on the top. You know, one of the problems I had was some of the inflatables I had weren't inflating correctly. I have like the barn that has all the reindeer heads coming out of it, and Santa standing in front of it with an elf.
Right.
And Santa was like, and the elf, not the elf, but the reindeer's heads were all like sunken in and like I'm like, that's not going up. Yeah. Like I can't put that up, and that's a 12-foot long thing. So I was like, all right, that's out. And then this year, a lot of my lights just didn't work. I plugged them in, and I checked the fuses and everything else. I'm an electrician. I got it, you know. Mm-hmm. I was like, I am not going through and pulling out each light to check it. No. Not this year. I ain't got time for that crap. So
that's what sucks about those, man. One light goes out, the whole string goes out, and you're like, fuck it. Whoop, garbage.
So this year, I pulled it back a little bit, but I got a bunch out and everything else, and people were asking me because I got in from Europe around December 8th or 9th. I got in. I landed on the 9th, and they were like, "Oh, we were wondering when you were going to be. We were going to check and make sure you were okay." I'm like. These people are really expecting a lot from me.
They're knocking on your door, doing a wellness check.
Yeah, exactly. What happened? No Christmas lights. Don, you all right? Well, this year, in the spirit of Christmas, instead of answering viewer questions, today we're going to answer holiday questions. Dave has some questions for me in the shooting range. So instead of the shooting range being all of your questions, it's actually going to be holiday questions. Let's see where this goes from here, and then after that we'll do a little slideshow of Europe, a couple different things, and some of the pictures that I had from Europe, and just explain some of them. Some of them are funny, some of them are just amazing, and we'll go through it. Let's have a show. What do you say?
Let's do it. But
let's go.
First, I want to give an update on the drone situation. Apparently, we still don't know anything, but the speculation is that the drones were out there now looking for a missing radioactive something or other, and that's why they're up there scanning the ground at night looking for this thing.
Right, because the sun gives off the radiation during the day, so they can't find it during the day.
So that's why the drones are there, and then
that sounds safe.
There's some kind of flying ban now that's been initiated where they can't fly them anymore or some shit. I don't know. But that's the update on that. So basically, we still don't know jack shit about why drones are flying.
Perfect.
So it's
Thank you, government.
Anyway, okay. So these are just holiday trivia questions. We'll see if we can have some fun with them. And
let's go to the shooting range. I'm not even going to go into the shooting range. I'm just going to play the theme, and then we'll stick with the snow.
We'll keep it festive.
We'll keep the snow festive. Oh.
Alrighty. Please stop.
Do you know how movies make snow?
That's foam, isn't it? Something like that?
No. When they make it like outside the windows?
No, I don't. How?
Potato flakes, mashed potato flakes.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, Dave, potato flakes, of course. Don't you know this? Well, now you know.
Now I know. This is why I do the show. I get all this information.
This is why. So you can learn about mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
They're not just good to eat, they're good for snowflakes outside.
Oh, man. Okay. I'll give you a layup here. Answer this. Okay. Should you meet another person beneath this plant, the rule is you must kiss. What is it?
It's weird because it's called Mistletoe, and with all the freaks out there that want to kiss toes and suck toes, and maybe I shouldn't say freaks. I don't know if they're freaks, but they're not. That's not my thing. I don't know. But yeah, mistletoe.
Mistletoe. That is correct. Have you ever had an opportunity to do that?
Yeah. My wife and I have a mistletoe that's up all year round. It hangs from one of the surround sound speakers. Dave, I never let you walk under it. I always shift you. But no.
Is that why I got shoved a couple times? No.
Yeah, it's always been up there. I also wanted to get a mistletoe belt.
Gee, why, Don? Why would you get that?
Because you have to kiss under the mistletoe.
Yeah.
He'll kiss back.
Oh man, yeah. Make sure I am not there when you have that belt. It's
no, all of a sudden you're wearing the antlers and you're at my house under the mistletoe, puckering up. Hell no, Dave.
Come here, Don.
Not happening, Dave.
All right. The airing of grievances is part of what fictional holiday celebration?
The airing of grievances?
Mm-hmm.
That would be Mortal Kombat. No. Finish him. The airing of grievances. I don't know that one. What is
Festivus?
Is that what that is?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
I always thought Festivus was just like a celebration or whatever like that. I didn't know. That's how I took it, but I don't know I didn't know the meaning of the word Festivus. So now
I didn't realize that's what it was. I thought it was just always us getting together and exchanging presents and stuff like that. I didn't know I had to tell you what the hell you did wrong in the fucking year.
Everybody get together. What did you do? We're going around in a circle.
Come here real quick. Let me talk to you about something. Remember that time in March? We were hanging out. We were at the park, and whatever. Freaking work it out. If you're holding on to it to the end of the year, you've got more problems than Festivus is gonna fix.
I can't see how, like, you would think. I can't see how that kind of Festivus would end on a good note, because to me that would be you're all like just getting everything off your chest. So how the hell does that end? That's
like confession when you go to the
Catholic
church. You let everything off so you can go to heaven. Ta-da! Like. That's not how this works, buddy. That's not That's weird. I didn't know that was Festivus.
No. Yeah, I didn't either. That's why
this is why I do the show. Yeah. So I can learn things like this.
All right, number 3. True or false? There's a real city called the North Pole.
True.
Do you know where it is?
The North Pole is in crap. They talk about it in Hallmark movies. Which is why I don't know.
Wait. What are you doing watching Hallmark movies?
Exactly why I don't know. Because I've heard people talk about there's a real North Pole. And there was a comedian that did a whole skit about like Hallmark movies and how they always have the main character is one of these 8 things. And then the scene is always in these 8 places. And one of them was the North Pole in wherever it was. I don't remember where it was, though.
All right, it's in Alaska.
It is Alaska?
Mm-hmm.
I was going to say it, but I was like, I don't think it's there.
Yep, Alaska.
Okay.
Would make sense.
Yeah.
All right.
Where there's a lot of...
Yeah, and I could never live in a place that's like dark for whatever, months.
6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jersey's bad enough with the rain for
exactly.
Let alone months.
Yeah, I get antsy after 10 days of
murder rate. The murder rate's got to be out of control.
Yeah.
That's why it's so unpopulated.
Yeah. All right, this one should be easy. What's the name of the Satan-like creature in mythology that scares and punishes naughty children during the holiday season?
Oh, what is that? That's Close.
God
damn it! Oh man!
It's not Christ.
He scares you a lot of things.
Yeah, true.
I can't think of these. There's a parade for him too in Germany.
I think you're right. I think you're right. Yeah.
I know.
When I was doing this, I think I saw that. Yes.
Yeah, they have a parade in Germany for him, and everybody's dressed up in all the like weird antler stuff, and it's crazy. It looked cool as hell, but as hell too. Clang, 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 clang.
Krampus. You were close. You were right there.
I was right there. I was as close to that as you are to the 800. Like, we're right there.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. You knew that.
Dave's gonna bowl in 800 one of these days. He's trying really hard.
Trying hard. This is not happening.
That's
All
3
right.
games for those who don't know. 3 games in a row.
3-game series.
You have to get the total score of 800,
800.
in case you're not a bowler like me and Dave.
Yeah. Okay.
Dave.
Number 5. Let's see if you know your history. When did Christmas become a national holiday?
After Christ was born.
No.
I know. Well, it was.
But true.
Yes,
but
thank you. I win. I got it right.
It wasn't recognized in the United States.
No,
until
it was not. I don't. 1926.
June 24th, 1870.
I was going to say the 18s, and I had no.
Do you know who the president was at the time?
What year was it?
1870.
Oh, that had to be what's his name?
George Washington. No.
Taft. I don't know. I don't know my history.
Ulysses S. Grant. He's the one that signed. The proclamation for Christmas to become a national holiday.
Franco, if you're watching this, I apologize, especially to you. I don't know history. I was never good in history, and you would think I'd remember that because if you know it one time, you're always knowing it.
You're gonna get a hate text.
Oh, I was terrible. History was my worst subject.
Yeah. Me, it was English and history. Passed them, but it was.
I can tell it's English.
Well, the problem was, quick sidetrack. The problem with that was my sister was ahead of me, so she went through high school ahead of me and did all the college prep classes and whatnot. So all the teachers thought I was as smart as her. So I had to follow. I'm like, no, I'm not.
Nope. Dumbass.
Yeah, dummy. All right. What North American aerospace organization tracks Santa's sleigh on Christmas Eve?
Is it NASA?
Close, but no.
I don't know.
NORAD, the North American Aerospace Defense Command. I don't know how command is.
They've got nothing better to do. How about get the fucking drones out of the air?
Exactly.
Where's Santa? Where's Santa? We got drones everywhere. We're worried about Santa Claus.
Which one's Santa and which one's the drones? What the?
That one's got red and green lights. That must be Santa. Nope. That one's coming to kill you.
Yeah. All right. Okay, when did Rudolph become Santa's official 9th reindeer?
When it was a storm outside. No. Which you're no so bright. Won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Unofficially, it was the night it was a storm and they couldn't see because the fog rolled in.
Right. Okay, going by the story, that is correct.
Okay.
Yeah. You win.
Thank you.
I'll give you. You went off it's not on the paper, but that's a valid answer. So for the first time,
it's a Christmas miracle.
For the first time in Shooting It Straight history, I will give you one that's not on my paper.
I just don't know what to say. I just don't.
But the actual thing was 1939 when the song released. So I guess when that song came out, I think this came out around the same time. I don't know. I could be wrong. I didn't check that one, but
okay.
That's the real factual answer.
Okay, that's the Dave check one.
Right.
Okay.
All right, next one. What year? It's all about
you and these years. Jesus Christ, Dave! Don't use the Lord's name in vain. It's his birthday.
What year?
It's not even his birthday. He wasn't born today. Did you know that?
I did. No, I don't.
It's not his birthday today. We just celebrate it today. But go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Sorry. What year was the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree erected?
That means Marilyn Monroe rubbed it.
I don't think that's how they put the tree up, though.
That's some big wood. What year? Rockefeller Center, 1890s. 1908. I was gonna say 02.
1931. Apparently, the workers pulled their money together to get a tree. I think it was a 20-foot tree. Put it up, and then that I guess started the tradition of putting trees up.
Have you ever gone out there to look at it?
We actually are going January 4th to go see the Michael Jackson musical.
Jamal.
So
are you bringing your daughter?
Yeah, my daughter and my wife.
She's a girl, so she's safe. So that's good.
Right. So we're hoping that it's still up. I think it should still be up at that point. So we're going to try to go get a little early and go check it out.
Have you seen it before? Have you ever seen it?
I have yet to see it. No.
Really?
Yeah.
That's one of those things where if you live in a state, you don't see it a lot, or if you live real close to it. I've gone there a couple times. When I was younger, my father used to like going after we left the city and whatnot. Right. Every so often, we'd go back into the city and we'd walk. We'd see Rockefeller Center. We'd hang out, Macy's windows, the whole nine.
Yeah.
It's Dave. If you've never done it, take it all in. Like the buildings and everything else, it's amazing. And if you're going to New York, I always tell the people in Arizona, like, oh, when should I go to New York? I go, Christmas time.
Yeah.
Always Christmas time. It's crowded. It's busy. Don't do this. Keep walking. Keep walking and don't look. But stay out of everybody's way. Like, enjoy the views. But definitely the buildings, the music, like, it's amazing. It really is awesome.
Yeah, this is the first, I haven't been there in a while. I went there a couple years ago for Comic-Con, but that was in August. So, but this is the first time I'm going during the holiday season, so it should be.
The tree's amazing.
Yeah, my daughter's been begging me to go out there, and it should be a good time.
It should be good.
Speaking of trees, true or false? You should add bleach, aspirin, or fertilizers to Christmas trees to make them last longer.
I'm going to say, I would think bleach would kill them quicker. Aspirin is for thinning blood, so I don't know if it thins out any of the nutrients in their tree and helps them, and fertilizer would. That bleach one's throwing me off, but I'm going to go with true.
It is false.
It is false. Damn it.
Yeah, because it says certain additives can increase the needle fall rate.
Right, the bleach.
And I'm pretty sure bleach, you put that in
that's
there.
what I thought too, but I thought fertilizer would help it.
You wake up the next day with a Charlie Brown Christmas tree in your room.
If I knew we were doing that segment, I would have pulled out the trumpet. That's how they actually had the teacher talk. I don't know if you know that.
I didn't know that either. See, look at us. We're finding out all these facts, man.
It's a muffled trumpet. So if you get a trumpet and they have a piece that actually goes into the horn section to muffle it, that's how the teacher talks.
Yeah, you just ruined Charlie Brown for me. No, okay.
It's a trumpet. How can it be ruined? No.
Because now I know that I thought it was some lady who, muffled it. All right. Last question. After Jacob Marley, who are the spirits? This is an easy one that visited Ebenezer Screw on Christmas Eve.
That would be the spirit of Christmas past, present, and future.
Yeah. All right. Go out on a high note.
Yes. Give me a layup at the beginning and a layup at the end.
At the end.
Good assist. Good assist. Thank you, crowd. Thank you, everybody.
So that was that. That was interesting. I learned some stuff, actually. So
there you go. I learned some stuff, too.
Yeah.
Ask me those questions again with those dates. 1930, I think? No. But yeah, no, that was cool. I learned some stuff, too, so that was good. And on a side note, like your sister went to school first and then you're the dumbass.
Yeah.
My sister's younger than me, so I went to school first.
Right.
So all the teachers thought she was going to be like me, and then when they met her, and they were like, "Oh, she's so quiet and so sweet and so like,
you're definitely not so
much
Don.
nicer than Don." Like,
are you sure you're his sister?
Exactly. Yep. So I understand. Dude.
Yeah.
I understand. Yeah. All right, let's get into some of my Madrid over here. Yeah. Not just Madrid, but some
your
of
whole
my
trip. Yeah. For the record, I really don't know much of your trip because we didn't.
No.
I've let you, since you've come back, I've let you try to acclimate yourself back to life.
Yeah,
so.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Me and Dave haven't had an opportunity to really talk a bunch. I had a bunch of side work I was catching up on, and regular work has been, I can't even get into how regular it is. Okay. But the trip was amazing, absolutely amazing, and I'm going to just go through some of this stuff with you. So, first and foremost, in Madrid, we were doing a tour, and as we were walking by, I saw this chicken on the wall, and there was like 5 chickens painted on different spots. So while I was in Madrid, I definitely had to stop and choke the chicken. that was a must.
What was the chicken representative of?
It was just a restaurant, whatever, but the doors were closed.
Chick-fil-A or some shit?
Yeah, but it's definitely not Chick-fil-A.
Not Chick-fil-A.
But those were like not the sliding door, but the metal doors that go up and down. So that was that. There's my son with a wooden doll who says it on the side. It says "I love wood," and I'm like, "Yep, that's going on the show." This one was for you, Dave.
Oh, nice.
They had in the middle of Madrid, just an Iron Man mask for Marvel, and I'm like, I don't know what that's for, and I'm not stopping to really pay attention to it, but I took a picture for you.
Well, there's a QR code, so I'm assuming that if you scan that, it'll send you to what that's all about.
A porn site, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's Barbie. I'm sorry, that was not Barbie.
No,
Wicked.
that was Wicked. Yeah.
Wicked. Yes. This was a street sign outside of my son's hotel because we had to stay in separate hotels while he was doing soccer, so and it says you can't go right
and you can't go left,
and you can't go left. But
can you go up
and down?
There
was no way to go straight. I was like, okay. Then I saw this sign, and it reminded me of Donkey Kong. I'm like, are we playing Donkey Kong? Is that the hammer?
Yeah.
I was very excited about that. I saw this in Madrid, in English. Silly twits ignore their mitts. Hand wash.
Nice.
I'm like, how many Americans come here and don't wash their hands? Freaking nasty. And if you saw the basin that was underneath this, you'd be like, I don't know if I want to stick my hands in that to clean it.
That's one of those, this means you, because it's in
English.
It's in English.
Yeah, exactly. Here's some dough naked nuts.
Nice.
Instead of donuts. And there's me.
There's the bull.
I'm a bullfighter. Ole! Speaking of which, running in the bulls, they have them in Arizona. I'm trying to find out when. Me and Adrian are doing it, Dave.
Yeah,
so
yeah. Gotta get some video footage of that. I don't know.
We definitely will.
Take your wife or something, have her video you. I don't know.
I won't be that close. She said she's gonna go, so she's not. She might watch, but she's definitely not running.
Yeah.
And then here was 100% real food. In case you were wondering what you were going to order for lunch or dinner, you can get real food. And it's naked. And then these are the only type of books I'll ever read.
Pop-ups.
I saw I was like, wow, those are amazing pop-ups. I'm like, I would actually go through that book.
Did you ever get those as a kid and then you get pissed off because it would get hung up and rip? You know what I'm saying? When you tried to open it?
Yeah, so mad. So mad. And then if anybody saw
here's the sticks, yeah.
Like, that's the sticks I'm talking about. Like, what is that?
A baton? I have no idea.
We did the live show, or I did the live show, I should say, or at least not a show, but a review out there talking about statues with the sticks, and that's a close-up of the sticks.
Looks like
everyone was a little different, though.
Looks like a double-ended like drumstick or something. I couldn't tell you.
No, neither could I. So that was part of it. Now, we also celebrated out there with my son going to soccer and whatnot. So I'll show you some of this. That's a mailbox.
Mm-hmm.
I figured I would show you what a mailbox looks like in Madrid. They're all yellow.
They're all yellow, as opposed to our smaller blue ones.
Right, exactly. I don't know what the color coding is, but it was all yellow.
Right.
So this was one of the fields that we got to go to, the Atletica of Madrid. Atletico.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. I mean, the field was beautiful. And my son, you see the shirt I'm wearing?
Way to promote the show out there, buddy.
Oh. See, even in Madrid, we're affectionate.
You had to take her all the way out to Madrid to get her to kiss you the cheek.
And there is me and my son. This time, we're at Real Madrid Stadium.
How many? What's the occupancy on? Do you know, like how many people they can jam in there?
Humongous! Look at that thing.
I know. That's why I asked.
Yeah,
that's
it's a lot. It's a lot, and they fill it. They
Yeah.
fill it. And this was one of the smaller games we got to watch. We literally were sitting right, like where you see us standing. That's the walkway.
Yeah.
We were sitting the first row after that, watching Real Madrid play right there. It was incredible to watch.
Yeah.
At one of the games, they had a player named Nico, which is my son's name, and they were chanting Nico at one point, and we're like, "This is amazing. We're in Spain for Nico to play soccer, and they're chanting his name at a soccer game."
Did he get to meet any professionals out there?
Yes, he met one professional while he was out there, Rodrigo. So he met one of the Real Madrid players. But that's what the stadium looks like. Look at that thing.
Huge, dude.
That's Real Madrid's. That's amazing. Amazing. And the top opens and closes. It's retractable. And this is the family celebrating Thanksgiving. We actually had Thanksgiving where they don't celebrate Thanksgiving. Right. That is a Texas restaurant in Madrid.
In Madrid.
And here's how you'll know it's a Texas restaurant. there's a flag, an American flag on one of their foods.
Oh God! Did they do
We're
that?
American.
Did they do that because they knew you were from the States?
No, that was actually that picture. I had to sneak that picture because that was another table that grabbed it, and I was like,
okay.
I gotta get the flag because none of the food that we ordered came with flags.
Oh.
But that's what we went for Thanksgiving. This way, it was close to an American meal.
Mm. Oh
and
my
these
God,
were everywhere, Dave. Everywhere. Those were good. Those were nice.
They look good.
Yeah, a lot of. I went through 2 of those like it was nothing, and they're filling. You
Didn't have a chance.
They look like they wouldn't be much.
Mm-hmm.
They filled you up. They were really good.
How did you do with currency, like cash?
Fine.
Like,
what
did you have to?
When you go out there, here's the trick. Years ago, you had to go to the bank, change the currency over to whatever. Not anymore. With modern technology, it's so much easier.
Mm-hmm.
You go to an ATM.
Right.
You withdraw money. And you take it out in euros.
Okay.
Done. Your cash comes out in the currency that you're using.
That's cool. So you don't have to do any of the
conversions and everything.
Conversion rates in your heads or whatever.
Gotcha. When you're buying, you just have to know. Okay, for every euro, like let's say it's $1.
Yeah.
Then US, it's like $1.09, $1.10, or whatever. So as long as you know what the currency change rate is, you have an idea of what you're going in.
Right.
This was some guy just playing some music over here, and it was cool. One guy was playing a saxophone, and I actually went through like it was a movie. It was at night. The guy was playing the sax, and as I'm walking by, I pulled out like a few dollars in change because they have $2 change and $1 and everything. I grabbed a couple dollars and I threw it in the thing, and it made the change noise and everything else. It was like a movie.
Yeah, that's cool.
It was really cool. And then they had a full orchestra, like full string, just playing on the side of we're walking, just playing. It was awesome. It really was. Now, this annoyed the crap out of my kids. I found it awesome. That's a regular lid to a water bottle, soda bottle, any type of bottle. You ready? It doesn't come off. You undo it, and you can drink, and the lid stays on the lid.
How does it stay on? It's a
the
flip
plastic
cap?
pieces. It's a flip cap. It's an unscrew. Turns into a flip cap. You flip it back on, and then you screw it back down.
So it only it only screws to a certain point, and then you have to flip it over at that point.
Correct. If you unscrew it and flip it open, and then when you're done, you close it and then screw it down. So you never lose the cap.
That and plus littering too. They probably were like, fuck it, we're gonna keep these caps on here because we're getting too many all over the place.
Exactly. Yeah. It was perfect. Now, when we went to one of the soccer games, and while we were out there, it was a football game.
Football.
They take the caps off. And I asked the guy, I go, what are you taking the caps off for? So you don't throw the full bottle at somebody. It's an empty bottle. It can't hurt them as much.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, you guys are serious. Like, that's awesome, but that's crazy. All right, we'll just run through this also. Do you know what Nutella is, Dave?
Yeah, I know what Nutella is.
These biscuits were the best thing.
They look, I would.
Oh my God.
I would destroy that bag.
And I bought like 5 of them. There was one in my room. There was one in my kid's room. There was a grocery store right outside of our hotel.
Yeah.
We went to town on this shit. Oh my God. Non-stop.
How was the language barrier? Because I know you went to multiple spots.
Out there. Out there, it was a little more difficult. At hotels and stuff, obviously they know, but at restaurants and stuff, we had some problems at some restaurants, even with Google Translate and everything.
Really? Oh boy.
Yeah, we had some rough goes. And then there's just some build. I mean, look at the build; it's just amazing.
Yeah.
Like this, just ridiculous, beautiful stuff. There's the family.
Aww.
And then some random person on the left, some girl just walking into. I don't know who that is, but
you adopted another person you
shipped in. And then this, yeah, exactly. The Guinness World Record for the oldest restaurant in the world is this little joint right here. Nice. It was actually the oldest restaurant in the world, and it's just some street art everywhere. And then they had like a Times Square where they had different Christmas trees and stuff like that too. That's just one of them. Just they had a lot of Christmas stuff up, which was really, really cool. So that was fun. Now,
dumb question: they celebrate that over there too, or no?
Christmas, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Christmas, definitely. Thanksgiving, no.
No, okay.
Now, here's some of the stuff while I was in Madrid. I was like, what? Okay, this girl. Now, The reason why I'm smiling and showing you this picture is because I just want to prove that gap teeth are beautiful.
I was putting two and two
much.
together. I was like, why? Oh, the gap.
The gap. I am a model in Europe, Dave. I don't know if you're aware of that. I might have to make them a little bit whiter. I am a model.
Sir, your teeth.
Dave, did you know that they have sex shops in Madrid?
I mean, I would think so. They're all over.
I found them. The products are very similar. Let me just say that.
Yeah.
Very similar.
I'm sure.
There's a couple things that are very. You can in any language you can communicate. Dance and sex. Any language.
And sex.
And date sex. That might not. That's a throwback. If you know what that is, you've been with us for a while, and thank you very much. If you don't know what that is, if you go back a bit, that's Dave having sex. I don't know if you know what that says right there. Big size. Yeah. That's Donnie C. What is that, Dave? Do you know what that is? That's a dick waffle. A what? I'll take a dick waffle, please.
That was a gingerbread man without the arms.
Do you only have it in chocolate or do you have it in vanilla? We got multiples. They got the dark chocolate. Oh, there's vanilla. It's ice cream, Dave. You want a dick waffle ice cream? Wow.
We definitely don't have that out here.
Oh, just wait. There's many of them.
Pops?
They have and
oh, nice.
You have one of these also. What is it? I am not sure. I didn't order one, but they're there.
But you know what it is.
I know what it is. And they had silicone molds and everything else for ice and everything else. And then
nice.
Ring the bell for sex. I rang it. Nobody showed up. I don't know what was happening.
False advertisement.
That's right. Exactly. Now, one of the other things that they had, there was a store. And I saw this store, and we were buying some stuff, and it was really cool. But then I found this rack.
That's what she said.
Yeah. Of condoms.
Oh, my God.
Now, got squirt games, sex instructor first lesson free. It's your lucky day. Don't panic, it's orgasmic.
Oh, God.
The gangbang theory.
Jesus Christ.
Dolce banana. Happy fucking birthday, Dave. I love sushi.
Oh, man. That's wrong.
Want to see my chorizo? Want to see my wang? It's magic. Hard fuck cafe. Make me lie.
Was this in that adult shop that you just
No, this was in a regular shop. Yes, we suck. Game over. You ready, Dave? I think the next one, I think this one's for you. No, it's not this one. Your goal is my goal. I love 69. This one.
There it is.
I will not be the father.
That's awesome.
Luke, I am not the father. Here's the good fucker. That one's mine. And then there's one for me and you, Dave. You ready?
Got it. Oh, that's fucked up.
What? I'm not saying whose is whose. I'm just saying.
That's wrong. Oh, man.
All right. The rest of them are about Paris and Venice and Italy and stuff like that. Maybe we'll put together another one we'll just do another review of just the rest of Europe. That was just Madrid, so we'll focus on the other ones next week. We'll do a quick little rundown. Next week is New Year's, so we'll just throw that out there for a little bit. I hope everybody has a very, very happy holiday, no matter what you're celebrating, whether it's Christmas, whether it's Hanukkah, whether it's Kwanzaa, whether it's anything else that you have that I don't even know about. Please, 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 please remember, we're all here. We're all celebrating. Love each other. Enjoy each other's company. Smile, laugh, have fun with each other the best you can. And then at night, Dave, with your wife, your significant others, have some more fun and give them a present that keeps on giving.
going to kiss him under the mistletoe.
That's right. That's right. But seriously, thank you, everybody. Like I said, we'll come back next week with a recap. But we appreciate you hanging out with us. Yes. We appreciate you spending the time with us.
And hey, buddy, this is the last episode of the year. Congratulations. We made it through a full season, a whole entire year. Season. But
yep, I'm gonna come back one more time, and I'll do a quick recap of Paris and Italy for next week. But yeah, if you want to join me, you're more than welcome to. If you want the week off, Dave,
I'll probably come back. But you know.
All right, Dave's not done. One more episode. We've got one more in us then, Dave.
All right. I didn't know if we were done because the next one would be New Year's. You know what I mean?
We'll do it on New Year's then.
Okay. All right.
We'll do one more for New Year's, and then that'll be it. We'll make it a quick one next week. Yeah. This way, it's nothing crazy. But I want to thank everybody for hanging out with us, having some fun. Don't forget, please check out our merchandise on TeePublic. We have a bunch of different ones. I'm not even going to go through all of them. If you've seen the show before, you know what they are. But go to teepublic.com. You can check them out. I added a couple more with QR codes and everything else. Check us out on our socials. There they are. You can check us out on there. Have some good times. I've done some clips and whatnot while we were in Europe and everything. So you can check out some of that also there. And as always, please send in your questions to shootingitstraightwdc@gmail.com so you can find out what Donnie C really thinks about Shooting It Straight with you. Until next time, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
That's what she said.
It does sound like her.
Bye, everybody.